As the pollution of our seas continue to accelerate, Taiwan's offshore islands of Jinmen, Mazu, and Penghu are faced with what looks to be an endless tide of garbage originating in China's Fujian province. It is a battle that is being fought every day of the year, as residents on these islands struggle to find ways to combat the marine debris invading their shores.
一战古宁头，再战达尔丹，头敌开，消灭北大。
这里是古宁头战役最著名的战
This
区。
beach is where much of the Battle of Gunintou took place. In order to repel the amphibious assault by the communists, the nationalist army placed iron stakes around the shore. However, with the detente between China and Taiwan, now the only thing Kinmen has to worry about landing on its shores is garbage, and lots of it.
Just pick up any one of them, and you can see the simplified characters used in China.
We get a lot of detergent, body wash, and bug repellent bottles that wash up here.
Even on cloudy days from Jinmen, you can see the skyscrapers that are going up in nearby Xiamen. Jinmen and Lesser Jinmen lie only 10 kilometers from the mouth of China's Jiulong River. As plastic garbage flows out from the river into the sea, the currents quickly bring a majority of it to the shores of Jinmen and Lesser Jinmen.
Those living in Xiamen or along the mouth of the river just throw their trash into the river. And whenever there are heavy rains or typhoon, this trash will then be blown over to Jinmen. Sometimes we get as much as 100 tons.
Every year, over 10,000 metric tons of trash from Xiamen land on the beaches of Jinmen, and several islands of the Mazu archipelagos nearest to the mouth of the Ming River all suffer from same fate.
We are here on the Mazu island of Beigan. To my right, only 10 kilometers away, lies China's Fujian province. Every day, their plastic trash will follow the currents and flow over to the beaches here. In addition to styrofoam, we also find medical waste, such as medical bottles, syringes, razor blades, and a light bulb. All of it sharp and dangerous.
尖锐性的东西会刺伤到手啊或脚啊等等，所以我们在进滩的时候也要稍微做一些防护。
From what I remember, it was never this polluted. But that started to change as China's economy grew.
From the mouth of the Ming River flows literally tons of garbage that is then carried by the currents to our beaches. This happens day after day, year after year. It never stops.
A 2015 study showed that over 8 million tons of plastic are being dumped into the ocean every year. Out of the top 10 ocean polluters, 8 are in Asia, with China at the #1 spot, discarding 1.3 to 3.5 million pieces of plastic garbage into the sea each year, and much of that ends up on Taiwan's offshore islands.
We pick up this plastic bottle of what was milk tea. The barcode is written in Chinese, but the first 3 numbers are 692, which means it was made in China.
The first 3 digits of every barcode show which country an item was made in. For Taiwan, the number is 471. For China, it is 690 and 695. Korea is 880. Vietnam is 893. A quick look at barcodes shows that most of Jinmen's and Mazu's trash problem is originating in China.
Of course, the authorities in Xiamen are embarrassed about this situation and have tried to control it, but they don't have the power to enforce rules as strictly as we do in Taiwan. And because of that, the amount that can be reduced is limited.
Regardless of where the garbage comes from, the real losers are the sea and eventually all of humanity. Looking at this problem, we see that it will need the cooperation of governments and citizens on both sides of the strait in order to truly clean up the sea and its beaches.